Hello and welcome to Deck Techs with LadyLavinias. In this deck, we're going to be looking at one that we just made called a Master Sorcerer. So this deck is really nice. It is a Izzet low to the ground deck. We have a 2.1 curve with 25 lands. Now the deck wants you to be able to get the Sorcerer class out. It's revolving around the Sorcerer class. So Sorcerer class is a 2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. For another 2, creatures you control have tap, add a red or blue, spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells or to gain a level for the class. And then 5, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, that spell deals damage equal to each opponent, equal to the number of instant and sorcery spells you've cast this turn. So you're thinking maybe Storm or other things like that. However, Mizzet's Mastery is a card that says, exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost, and then it's exiled. Or, if you use the overload cost for 8 mana, you can change the target card to each. So you get all of the instants and sorceries out of your graveyard, and you may cast them all for free, essentially. So this deck, you want to create some small things, whole bunch of elemental creatures with Young Pyromancer, and then, as it normally does, we're going to punch face, right? We have a lot of ways to loot cards. Sorcerer class, Prismari Command, Seize the Spoils. There's an opt to draw card, so we're going to be trying to draw into some of our pieces, as well as just do as much damage as face. It's possible getting as many instant sorceries into our graveyard, setting up for that Mizzet's Mastery turn. It's really, really fun, so let's see if we can get it to run in action. So again, for this, you want to build up a small army of creatures. They don't really matter, but they will help if you have that Sorcerer class early. You're going to be wanting to find that Sorcerer class, and that's why we have the Expressive Iteration as well. As you can see, not great, only because we have double island here. It isn't too bad because we do have some of our pieces and that Young Pyromancer. So I'm going to risk this one. It's a little risky keep here, but we'll see how it can go. Show me a mountain off the top. One time. And there it is, there's the sea vents. Okay, so little risky with red here, but we're going to be playing the Young Pyromancer anyway. I want to get that out before I use Expressive Iteration. Pack Leader, fair enough, do pupper things. So let's get this out. I want to be able to use Expressive to get our lands, so we'll be doing that. We'll take the Lightning Strike in our hand, we'll put a Pathway back, and we'll keep a mountain. The mountain is the land that we will be playing for turn. And since we do want our Pyromancer, we're gonna wait. We'll probably take us some damage from the Pack Leader. Icon of Ancestry. Looks like it's a Doggo Tribal deck. Oh, they don't want to attack because some reason they just want to hold it back as blocker. That's totally fine. Again, we're going to go Expressive Iteration. We're really looking for that Sorcerer class. There it is. So we'll put that into our hands. We'll put Mizzet's Mastery back, and we'll take that island. Alright, so let's get that Sorcerer class down onto the battlefield. We'll draw 2 and then loot 2, so we'll probably toss out this and this island. We have plenty of things, plenty of lands in our hand. Will not attack. Alright. Have two? I guess we could have done that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll need at least another turn to get the sorcerer class up there. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, so next turn. Lots of doggos. May absolutely come through. Alright, so we'll level 2 this. Now we have a couple of options. We could just level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I think I want to be able to toss some things out. So we're gonna actually take an extra couple turns. Yes, let's do that. We will destroy target artifact and loot. Oh, we draw 2, then we're gonna destroy this, creating another one. Alright, we're gonna throw this out and this one. Actually, we should probably keep that, so do that too. It's fine. Drop another down, and we'll hold up the lightning strike. Now we have enough in our graveyard for our sorcerer class. Okay. That's fine. Did not want to attack, which is good news for us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. A lot of math here. Alright, so we will not be able to get both the sorcerer class ticked as well. The other one has to get the Mrs. Mastery, but we can next turn, so that's fine. This is a sorcery, so I'll do it now. I actually should not have put that land down before I did this. In case we got it. We will take a shock, and we will put this back and do this. We do have a shock after. Okay, so next turn we should be able to win the game. Alright, Pyromancer has done their job. We were a little slow only because we only had a few things into our graveyard instead of it, so I had to buy a turn just to get more stuff in there. So there was only 2. But that's okay. Thought this was Dog Tribal, but you also have the hero. Totally fine, opponent. I'm gonna let it in. You got it. No blocks. Fury. Okay. Let's just do this before we do anything else. So, What's gonna happen right now is that Mizzet's Master is going to trigger. It's going to put everything over. We only need a few. But I'm gonna show you how this can go. Alright, that should be enough. So everything triggers. So Sorcerer class goes, that's 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. And that's lethal. So now you got to see how the deck was supposed to work. I went a little overkill because we had to take an extra turn that put a ton more things, instants and sorceries into the graveyard than needed. So that game went well. We're gonna try again and see if we can do that combo once more. Alright, this hand is much better than the last one. We have both colors, so let's do that. Steam Vents. Now we don't have our Pyromancer early, but we do have the Goblin Electromancer. Looks like it might be mono white. It's okay. Get our Electromancer out early, make things cheaper, and then we will. Nice little blocker as well for the speaker. Okay, it cannot attack or block, but its ability still goes through. So let's go Expressive Iteration. Bring that in. We'll do this, and I'm actually gonna wait a turn. Just want to see what they do. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the Steam Vents out of here. Shock myself there. Okay, so we're actually gonna get the Young Pyromancer in first. Then we have the Shock. Deal with this. I'm gonna make a 1/1. I could have shocked their face and blocked here, but I don't want them to gain anything. Okay, so they said untap it, prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. So it can't. So I guess we'll just let that in then. Mizzet's Mastery is exactly what I need, but we're gonna do this so that find some more things. We did not find the Sorcerer class. We're still looking. I'm gonna do this just to keep their life total down a bit. I could have played the Mountain, but I would like it for looting. Also, still has its ability. That's okay. So it looks like opponent is stuck on 2, and unfortunately we are not finding any of... Alright, since we got this, I will play the Mountain. There's their third. Okay, there really isn't any reason to do things. Again, I want to get to our Pyromancer. We are going to keep attacking though, just to keep their life total down. So because nothing happens, wait. Okay, I don't really want to deal with the Ajani Pridemate. I don't think we're gonna find the Sorcerer class. We might just be able to win this game in general. Sure. Okay, so we're gonna... I want to loot. And we'll make treasures. Finally! Alright. Perfect. Here's this. Auto pay. And level... Why it tapped all of the ones that actually could attack, I don't know. Why it didn't use the 2 passivism ones for this, you know? Auto tapper, I could never... I could never tell you. But it's still okay, because we're gonna show off the deck. Ready? Ram. Oh, so loud. Sure. Sure. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't want to even stay. That was probably overkill. I probably could have just stopped right there and it would have been enough, but... That's how the deck is supposed to run. So you can kind of see how things go once you get the Sorcerer class. If you have a bunch of creatures, you could just use this in the same turn. If you have a ton of them, you might just be able to do 5 plus the 8 for the very, very loud Mizzet's Mastery. But that's kind of the deck. I hope you guys liked it. It was a fun idea that I got to try out. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll let you guys see the deck one more time over here. And if you enjoyed this, again, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I'm getting close to 1,000, so I really appreciate that. But until next time, bye YouTube!